Hello and welcome to today's video. Now in a moment I'll be heading off to Asda to see what DVD and Blu-ray releases they've got in this week. But as per usual with Asda, they don't change their selection too often, unfortunately. They keep mainly the same titles for months and months and months on display, which is not very good for us film collectors, is it? And they very rarely have the titles you want on Blu-ray in. Mostly DVDs, as I've said many times before. But anyway, that's just the way it is with Asda, unfortunately. Now the main things out today are the remake of Pet Sematary, which stars John Lithgow and I'm not sure who else, and the movie Shazam as well. So hopefully they'll have those two titles in on Blu-ray today in Asda. We'll see when we get there. I've heard the remake has got mixed reviews. A lot of people are saying they really like it. A lot of people are saying it's pretty good, but it's not as good as the original version. I'll probably get a hold of a copy eventually, but I'm not going to pay the brand new retail price because that's a bit steep for me at the minute. So I'll wait till the price drops down a bit, I think, over the next few weeks and months or whatever. And stay tuned at the end of this video, because I'll be showing a couple of titles that I ordered online recently. So I'll be showing you those at the end of the video. So for now, let's head off to Asda and see what they've got on DVD and Blu-ray this week. So here we have the first one, which is Shazam. Brand new release today. Well, not today. It was released on Monday actually. Was it Monday? Yes, it was Monday. But unfortunately they don't have the 3D version of this. This is just a standard 2D version. And the 3D version was released, so yet again it's down to Asda's fault for not stocking it. Unfortunately. Even in America, where 3D's pretty much died out, they've even still got the 3D one over there as well in like Walmart and Best Buy and Target. And here's the special features if you want to freeze frame that, if you want to get a better look of what's on there. So that's the 2D version of Shazam, and I think that's £15. It doesn't actually say the price is missing off the shelf. And here's the remake of Pet Sematary, which as I said earlier stars John Lithgow, and I'm not sure who the other actors are in it, but it's got a nice cover with a nice picture of the cat at the top there. But once again, if you notice, they're forming like a pyramid shape there. I don't know if anyone follows the Hollywood film industry and their symbolism and all that, but I'll not go into it too much. But they like to put that symbolism all over the covers, like here and there, you know. And here's the back cover, and as you can see, there's a few special features there, an alternate ending, some extended scenes and stuff, and I'm not sure if there's an audio commentary. If there is, it doesn't mention it on the back. It just says there's over 90 minutes of extras or something. And here we have Us, which I know absolutely nothing about. I've never really heard much about this film. I don't know what the story is or anything. But it's supposed to be from the same director that did Get Out. And something else which I can't think of right now what the other one was. But it's supposed to be really good apparently. And the cover's pretty good. The colour at the top reminds me of the HD DVD releases that you used to be able to get. It's the exact same colour as the cases used to be. And here we have something called Batman Hush, which also features Harley Quinn apparently. You can see her there standing in the middle. And this is obviously an animated movie. And it includes a limited edition set of art cards apparently. Must be inside of the box somewhere. And here's the special features, which does feature an audio commentary with the filmmakers. So it does actually tell you on the back that there's an audio commentary on that one. So what have we got next here? We've got the 3D release of Dumbo with a very nice colourful cover and a very nice bright red border around the main image there, as you often get on all of the Disney 3D releases. And I saw a bit of this in the shop while I was in here, And they had it on the TV, just the DVD version, but the picture quality looked really good for a DVD, for the DVD version. And the film itself looked really good. There was a good scene on where Dumbo and his family, I think, were in the main arena in the circus and stuff. And I think Dumbo was dressed up as a baby. He like had a little bonnet on and stuff. And he has the 2D version of Dumbo, which doesn't have the slipcover. I don't think the 2D version comes with an actual slipcover for some reason, just the 3D version does. And that one's £15. I've got to check how much the 3D version was there. I think it was either 18 or 20, probably 18. And he has a Lita Battle Angel. This is the 2D only version. If you want the 3D version, you've got to buy the 4K version of the film, which costs £25. This version's only 15. I'm saying only 15. It's still steep in my eyes, but as I was saying, he has the 4K version with the 3D version included and the 2D Blu-ray. So it's a bit of a, if you haven't got much money like and you want the 3D version, it's a bit much to shell out £25 to buy a 4K version that you don't really need if you haven't got a 4K setup, just to get the 3D version, if you know what I mean. So that's not very good, is it? I think this is all down to James Cameron, because he's the producer of this film. And I think he's got something to do with why they've released it on 4K with the 3D version in. And here we go to the DVDs now, and this is What Men Want, which a lot of people say isn't very good, but it looks quite appealing to me, actually. Quite like the look of it. I like these sort of films, these comedy films, you know. I've got quite a few in my collection. Yeah, and there's the special features there. There's not many, I don't think. Some deleted scenes and extended scenes. And a gag reel. Not much else by the looks of it, unless there's some stuff on there that they don't mention on the back. And here we have another DVD release, something called The Manson Family Massacre. A nice picture on the front of the sort of like a big house and street scene. I like the way that picture looks, actually, with the, I don't know, it just sets it up. It sets it up well, you know, the lighting and everything, and the house looks quite nice. I'm saying quite nice. It's about a massacre, but and Charles Manson, but the house does look quite nice on that picture. Like, to be honest, I think it does anyway. And that's £7 apparently. And what have we got next? We have a box set of Quentin Tarantino movies, which includes Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, Kill Bill, and what was the last one? Oh, Kill Bill Volume 2. All on DVD. It's quite a thick box, but you get all them films in it. So, not too bad for 10 quid there. And what have we got next? Let's see. There's nothing much new here that I can see from the other times I was in the shop, but here's a new one. Something called Eaten by Lions. I'm not familiar with this film, to be honest. I don't know. It might be a British film by the looks of things. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's the... Is it the Brighton... What's it called? Blackpool Tower in the middle there? I'm not sure. It looked like that might have been. So, yeah, I think it was, actually, judging by the pictures on the back. So, like I say, I don't know what that film's about, but it looks like it might be okay, possibly. And here's another one here with a nice cover. I like the colours on this cover, the way they've used the red with the black and the white background. Something called The Edge. Yet again, I don't know anything about this film. I've never heard of it. So if anyone watching this has seen this film or knows anything about it, drop a comment down below if you feel like it. What have we got next here? Next we have the DVD release of Shazam with a different cover artwork. This cover artwork actually looks better than the artwork on the Blu-ray, I think. I think it looks a bit better, actually. And I forgot to mention, see how Shazam uses the lightning bolt. If you watch some videos on YouTube, there's some people saying that lightning bolt represents Lucifer, and he fell from heaven. It says in the Bible that he fell like lightning from heaven in the form of a lightning bolt. So it represents Lucifer apparently. And here's the DVD release of Pet Sematary with this exact same cover artwork, which is on the what's on the Blu-ray version. Very nice artwork, I have to say. Like, I like the original version of this film. I've got it on Blu-ray myself. I've got the I've got the Australian release of it actually. I did want the American release because it had a lenticular cover on the first few editions of it. But anyway, what we've got next here, a film called The Arrangement with Scott Adkins and Craig Fairbrass. I only know Craig Fairbrass from Cliffhanger, and he was also in the TV series EastEnders over here in the UK for a while. I remember seeing him in that. So yes, that's that one then. What we got next then? Let's see. So here we are at the family DVD charts section, and there's quite there's a few titles to choose from here, but most of them I'm not really that interested in. This one looked interesting, which is called All Good Things, about a horse and a girl or a woman with a horse. And it also stars Corbin Burnson, who used to be in LA Law, and he was also famous for starring in the Dentist movies. But, he stars in this one. It looks interesting. I quite like horse films, as I've pointed out before. So I might actually get a hold of this one at some point if it's still there by the time I get around to deciding to pick it up, you know. So next we have one here called A Dog's Way Home. Obviously it's about a dog, and maybe he's lost or something. I haven't really read the back, but I've never heard of this film, to be honest. But it looks like it might be quite an interesting watch, you know, a nice film to watch if you like animal movies and stuff. Nice picture on the back with the dog, and I think what's his owner there? I think it's his owner on the picture. So what we've got next here, we've got this one, which is the kid who would be king. Couldn't quite read it on the screen here. I'm not a big fan of these types of films, to be honest. I like some of them, like Knights in Armour type thing. I like First Knight and a few others, but not many. But this one, I don't think that this one would appeal to as much, to be honest. But some people probably like it, mainly kids, I should imagine. And now here's the DVD chart. Most of these titles are £7, not all of them. Some of them are 10, but most of them are 7, like I say. And here's one called The Captor with Ethan Hawke and Naomi Rapace. I think that's her from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo and stuff, the originals, I think. I think she's German or something. Might be wrong there, but something like that. Yeah, this one certainly stands out, this cover, with a nice bright yellow border around it. That's for sure. It definitely grabs your attention, stands out on the shelf there amongst all the others, you know. It's even got the same yellow border on the back cover as well. I've got no idea what this film's about. And for some reason I lost focus here again. It's always when I'm at this shelf that me focus acts up. I don't know why that is. It's a bit weird because not far away from where these shelves are, I'm not saying this is the reason, but somebody did actually die in the shop, a staff member. Well, I was thinking it was maybe something to do with a strong electromagnetic field around this area where this shelf is, because every time when I'm at this shelf here, the focus won't focus properly when I'm at, I mean, it's probably nothing to do with that, but I was trying to think of reasons why it would do that at this point in the shop, you know. Anyway, probably nothing to do with anything I've said. I'm probably just getting, I don't know, just like thinking of bizarre reasons, you know. Anyway, he has another film called The Vanishing, and this is not the one with Kiefer Sutherland and Jeff Bridges. I think it's an entirely different film and story altogether. But something to do with a lighthouse or a lighthouse keeper or something like that, I think. Probably set in the past, maybe. Don't really know much about it, to be honest. But it looks like it might be pretty good, judging by the cover, maybe. And what else have we got here? This is mainly the £3 section. There's quite a few decent films for £3. One here called Stormbirds, which is something to do with airplanes during the war or something. Probably fighter pilots and stuff like that, should imagine. And what else we got here? One here called Sugar Mountain. And don't know what this is about either, but it looks like it might be a good film to watch if you like thrillers and stuff. It looks like a thriller set in the snow. I don't think I'll be picking it up though, to be honest. I don't really fancy anything in Asda at the minute. There's not much in Asda that appeals to me in my price bracket at the minute, to be honest. Right, so I'm now back home from Asda. As I predicted, there wasn't too much new releases out in Asda. There's probably a lot more did come out, but Asda doesn't always get everything in. And they certainly don't get everything in on Blu-ray. They usually get some films only on DVD on new release. Certain films, I don't know why they do that. Like in the past, they got A Simple Favor on DVD only. I think they got Night School on DVD only. Countless others. Like I went in hoping to buy the Blu-ray and asked the staff if we got the Blu-ray in, and says, "Oh no, we didn't get it in." Says, "Oh, probably wouldn't sell, you know, so we just get it on DVD." Ridiculous, really, when you think about it. But anyway, I've got a couple of films, like I said at the start here, that are ordered online at knockdown bargain prices. And the first one I got, which turned up today actually, this morning, is a very good film starring Liam Neeson. And this is The Commuter. I have actually seen this film before, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was kind of similar to the one he did before this called Non-Stop, which was all set on an airplane. And this is from the same director as Non-Stop, only this time it's set on a train. Sort of similar sort of plot, where he has to try and find out certain things about somebody or something. I forget the exact plot, it's a while since I watched it, but like it's a similar, like it's almost the same in a way, the story, some of it anyway, the gist of it, you know, the main points of the story are very similar to Non-Stop in the way the film is sort of like constructed and everything. But I don't mind that because I really enjoyed Non-Stop. I thought it was excellent. So this one is a really good film to have as a double bill, perhaps, with Non-Stop. Both films are really good and exciting, and lots of suspense and action and interesting story and everything, and good performances, really good performances by all the cast, especially Liam Neeson. There's a really exciting scene in this film where he has to climb under a train. While he's on it, he opens there's like a door in the floor that he lifts up like a lid, and he goes under the train, but I won't give too much away. But that bit was really exciting. There's lots of like cat and mouse stuff in this film where he has to try and hide from the bad guys and everything while he's still on the train and stuff. and what have you. But it's a really good film. I thoroughly recommend this film. And if you look on eBay, you can now find this film on Blu-ray for just over £3. I think Music Magpie are selling it for £3.60 or 70, something like that. So no excuses for not being able to get a hold of this at a reasonable price now. So if you want to get a hold of this, head off to eBay, where it's really cheap. And here's a shot of the back cover. I don't care for this slip cover too much, but I can't complain too much because at least it's got one. At least it turned up with a slip cover. There's lots of films that are released with slip covers. You order online and then more often than not it turns up without the slip cover on. So that's also annoying. But this slip cover is like a matte finish. It's got like the title and then Liam Neeson's name is embossed. But it's further gloss finish covers, to be honest. I don't really care much for the texture of these matte finish jobs. Feels weird on your fingers, you know, on your hands. But anyway, that's The Commuter starring Liam Neeson. And the next one I got here is a comedy movie starring Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. They had this in Asda, but it's only on DVD. Like I said, they only got the DVD into this one. So I had to order it online yet again, but I got it at a really good price. It was like a $5 or something. And this one is Night School. Haven't watched this one yet, so I can't tell you anything about it, unfortunately. I've watched the trailer. It looked good from the trailer. Plenty of funny moments and action scenes and all that sort of stuff. And I'm not really familiar with this Tiffany Haddish. I don't know if I've seen her in anything else. If I have, I didn't realise it was her at the time when I was watching it. Sometimes you watch some of these actors that are quite big names now in other films, but you didn't realise it was them because they weren't so famous back then, and they might have looked a bit different. They might have had their hair different or whatever, and they might have been a bit younger, so you didn't realise it was them, you know. That happens quite a bit. So I quite fancied this film actually because I like sort of comedies and romantic comedies and similar films that are similar to that type of thing, you know. So this looked like it fit into that sort of genre. So actually I don't know for sure if there's any romance in this, but there probably is some. I should imagine. This is on the Universal label. And it's in 178 to 1. No, it's not. Sorry, in 239. I think. I can't see. I haven't got glasses on. But anyway, it's in the CinemaScope ratio. I'm pretty sure. And so is The Commuter as well. I forgot to mention that. Most films that are released these days are in the CinemaScope ratio actually. So anyway, here's a shot of the back. A few pictures on there, really small like. And there's some special features there. I don't know if you want to freeze frame that if you're interested. If you want to see what the special features are. Them there. Yeah, so there's not much more I can say about this film because I haven't seen it yet. So anyway, that's Night School, starring Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish. Well, that's pretty much all I've got for you for this week. So I'll probably do another one of these videos at some point. I won't do them every single week because there's not really much changes in the shop on the films and the new releases. You go in every week and it's like the same stuff on the shelves, you know, which is kind of annoying. They've got the same like special offer Blu-rays in for months on end. Never changes until God knows when, you know. So I don't want to keep showing you the same old stuff on the shelves. It's best if I wait until there's some new ones in. But we'll see anyway, see how it goes. But anyway, I'd just like to thank everyone for watching this video. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and everything. And I shall see you on the next video. So thanks very much everyone for watching this once again. And I shall say bye for now. See you later. Ta-ra.